I've lived by the rules of Mother Nature all my life. In the rugged backcountry of Alaska where I reside, the risk of death is around every corner. As a natural history filmmaker, the Arctic has been my backyard where I routinely document environmental degradation, including the effects of global warming. It leaves ecologists desperately searching for solutions. One ecologist of the past was Dr. Max Gerson, who discovered a cure for cancer back in 1928. His healing principles were adopted by Hitler, who tried to kidnap him, but most of his family died in the Holocaust. Dr. Gerson and his immediate family escaped Nazi persecution, and he continued to cure the ailing, including Dr. Albert Schweitzer. I found Gerson's organic therapy even aided orphaned wild animals, including this moose. And so, I began to share the Gerson therapy with neighbors who were hopelessly ill.
There are laws against healing cancer. The doctor is not allowed to try anything else. He must use only those treatments that have already proven to be failures. Imagine what we could do if this could be accepted. But there are laws against it. You're not allowed to heal. There's too much money to be made on drugs.
My neighbor had needlessly lost his legs to diabetes, a victim of drug companies.
It is a scientifically verifiable fact that the Gerson therapy cures cancer as well as almost every other chronic degenerative disease.
I was now on a quest to make an investigative documentary. If embraced, the Gerson therapy could ease global warming and obviously maintain or resolve weight-body issues. But celebrated pharmaceutical physicians in the U.S. had a different view.
No, I don't think there's any evidence that anybody's ever been cured by Gerson therapy.
Well, has the Gerson therapy ever cured a cancer patient?
Oh, of course not. They won't even release their records.
Charlie Gerson was lying.
Other independent specialists disagreed. Take heart disease, for example.
Really, this is a disease that need never, ever exist.
Stacks of before and after pictures of arteries on a plant-based diet spoke for themselves. In Holland, one doctor couldn't wait to disclose the cures and recoveries using the Gerson therapy. In Tokyo, Japan, doctors there have hundreds of patients with terminal cancer that were cured using the Gerson therapy, and with undeniable pictures and follow-up to prove it. But in the United States, cancer and chronic disease is a money-making industry. C.P. Rhodes, the founder of Sloan Kettering Hospital, despised Dr. Gerson with a passion. I then met cured people myself. There are thousands, probably millions, but they are all ignored. For if their stories are real, the atrocities of trillion-dollar modern medicine would be exposed. At the Gerson Institute, a framed letter from Prince Charles' office was favorable of the therapy. Prince Charles was publicly scorned for support of Gerson.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
Dr. Gerson's work was published routinely in Europe, but not in the United States.
Publication, replication, confirmation, articles. That's scientific proof.
If doctors know there's a cure and send patients home to die, that is an atrocity worse than the Holocaust.